I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Reverend James Carlin. I'm actually the person who filed the class action lawsuit against the data centers around here, which I wanted to talk to you about because you said you wanted a data center in every county. But
No, I never said
okay,
that.
that's fine. Well, I've also been trying to report. I've got an affidavit of 16-year-old being human trafficked in town. I've got video of police telling me I don't have the right to report it and taking my licenses, and I've got a video of a 12 and 14-year-old selling marijuana right beside me, and judges.
If you want to get these guys contact, we can help you.
Absolutely.
How are you, Garrison?
You've heard I've been better. Not in a long time, but.
Do you have any information I could take from your contact information?
Yes. Do you have any way I can go get a card or go write something down?
Yeah, if you want to give me a card.
Yeah. Let me go write. What's your name?
Garrison.
Garrison. I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
So I'll save you guys the trouble of having to hear me run to my car back and forth.
Yeah. So basically, I inherited a massage business because I specialize in pain relief that other massage therapists don't take care of. They just do like more relaxation. But a lot of them have been turned into happy endings around here. And if you go to rubmaps.ch, you put in your zip code, it'll tell you all the happy endings, and you can even look at reviews if you pay for the service. I don't pay for it, so I'm not going to do that to myself, so I can't read the reviews. But basically, I had so many people coming to me weekly when I got this business in 2020 that after 8 months in August, I went to City Hall to try to report what had been happening. And before I could say anything, the mayor was there at the time in Warner Robins City. The mayor was there, but the chief of police came up to me before I said anything, before I knew who he was, and said, I'm not allowed to speak at a public meeting. He knew I was there already, knew who I was, and he'd send an officer the next day to address my concerns. I have video where they sent 6 officers to shut me up, shut me down, take my business licenses without a warrant. I've been fighting this for 6 years. I've got a video now of a 12-year-old selling marijuana beside me out of a gambling and vape shop that the illegal owner bought and moved in, and he just moved in illegal gambling, and then a child eventually started running it, partly. And then I got a sworn affidavit of a 16-year-old being trafficked at these places. And I've got 9 cases in the 11th District Court of Appeals, 1 writ of mandamus that's going to the Supreme Court of the United States soon. And I've been put in jail 1 time for 8 days with no food and water, and 1 time for 12 days with no food and water. I was hospitalized, almost died both times. And I don't know who to turn. I've tried to report it to Kemp, but I've never heard back from him or his office, and it's always the lower people that I talk to, so I don't know if they're trying to keep me from getting it to him. But when he was here, I was like, oh, it's the perfect time.
So I guess, so are you needing like GBI or?
Yeah, because they won't let me report it. They'll only investigate when someone else reports it. And I mean, in right now, I've got a federal trial against Bibb County. They arrested me. There's a 13 WMAZ article on it where I got arrested for holding a sign at the Trump rally trying to tell Trump that they took my right to vote again. Then in the article says at least 9 officers had to subdue me. I was just holding a sign. 9 officers beat me up. They put me in jail. They put me in jail for 16 hours with no bathroom break. So I had to use the bathroom on the ground 6 times and use my hand as toilet paper twice. They're keeping me from getting all this. The federal judge is keeping me from getting all this information. And I'm actually going to have to file a lawsuit against him so that he can now be thrown off my case, and they'll give me a new judge for that case. So I've been fearful for my life for 6 years. I lock my door. The Sheriff Matt Moulton, he put an eviction notice on my door over a year ago because when I got arrested at the Trump rally, I wasn't able to pay rent from then on. So, and because I wasn't able to report my landlord, who knows about the illegal gambling, and it's a RICO now because he's a part of it and he's just making money off the gambling without doing anything about it. That's a RICO charge that I charged him with when he tried to evict me. But magistrate court said they ruled in his favor, and I told magistrate I demand a trial by jury. Magistrate's like, we don't have them, but we're not going to give you one either. So I took it to federal court, and I filed a notice of removal and said, federal court, I'm demanding a trial by jury. Magistrate doesn't have jurisdiction. And when he ruled, magistrate had already ruled against it. They ignored the notice of removal illegally. They filed against me, and that's when the sheriff tried to evict me. And that's why I was like, Sheriff, there's a notice of removal in federal court. It's in federal court. Magistrates are legally operating and continuing this case. So I'll see you Monday if you want to come. And that was over a year ago. I haven't seen him since until just now. So yeah, and then they won't give me a trial by jury because I've got video of crimes beside me, and as soon as that shows, I'll be like, this is why I can't make money. This is why my business is damaged, and I'd win the case. But so I'm fearful for my life for 6 years, and I wish I were dead every day, but I'm doing this for God, not for me. So I don't care. I'm not suicidal or anything. I just wish I were dead, but I'm still doing this for other people. So it's a test, and I hope I pass.
Well, I'm going to pass this on to our office, and whatever they can do, we'll make sure we get that.
Yeah, because you can look up 9 cases in the 11th District Court of Appeals. I mean, you can see all the things I filed, the video of the kid selling marijuana. I even tried to put that as censor it so that or classified or whatever, so that it wouldn't be public, that the child's face, and they ignored that. So the child's face I think is public. So I'm like, why did they do that? Just because I asked them to? I don't understand what's going on.
Well, I definitely appreciate you bringing it to our attention.
Thank you. What was your name again?
Garrison.
Garrison. All right. Thank you for listening to me. I'm like, this is the first time in 6 years I've actually felt heard, because I've tried to get it to him, but it's always the lower level people and no one gets it to him.
Well, yeah, well, I'll make sure to pass it on.
Thank you, Garrison. I appreciate it. Have a blessed day. Thank you.